Hello, hello, hello. I've recently bought this Gearwrench 3/8" drive, long handle, flex head ratchet, 90 tooth from Amazon. I bought it through the Amazon Prime deals. I believe it was $68 Australian, and it was a very deal for me, and I just couldn't resist. I do have a ratchet like this, which is Daytona, which to me is a shitty brand. And I've had this one for maybe 4 or 5 years, and it's been serving me very well. I literally abuse this thing every time I use it. And I use it to undo wheel nuts when I don't have my impact wrench nearby, or I just hammer it, when I'm in a very tight spot where I can't exert enough force, when in awkward spots underneath the car or in the wheel wells, I just hammer it, and I've been doing that all the time. But this thing just won't die. It's a cheap ratchet. I spent under $40 Australian on it years ago, and been abusing it all the time. It just never skipped a beat. I mean, I consider this a shitty ratchet because the ratcheting feels very rough. It's got a low tooth count as well. I don't know how many teeth are there, but it just feels not like a high quality ratchet. However, the durability of this thing is insane. I didn't expect it to live for this long, especially with the amount of abuse I imposed on it. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. This newer ratchet feels much nicer. The ratcheting feels much smoother, and the handle is very nice in the hand. It's more slim. It's slightly lighter. It just feels much nicer and high quality. I'm gonna start using this more, and whenever I need to abuse my ratchet, I'll just grab this one. Because this one is specially for abuse, and just can take it. So I abuse this one all the time. As I said before, I've had this for maybe 4 or 5 years, use it all the time and abuse it all the time. I usually hammer it, maybe in the wheel well, especially in the rear where you can't move the wheels, when you have to reach in and do some very tight nuts and bolts, and there's not enough room for you to pull, and I just use a hammer just to hammer at the end of it, and I do that pretty much all the time. And I also use this to loosen wheel nuts when I don't have my impact wrench nearby. And this is 3/8" drive, you're not really supposed to do wheel nuts, and but it's been handling it very well. I'll just show you. Because of the long handle, you can do wheel nuts pretty well. I mean, you can do it, but I don't suggest you do it. I just do it all the time because this ratchet, I bought it cheap, and I just don't care. If it stops working, I'll just get a new one, right? So now let's try it out. That's 120 Newton meters, about 90 foot-pounds. So let's try this out. See? Can handle it no problems. So yeah, that's how I use this thing. Since I have it out all the time, I just use it for everything. I do have some half-inch ratchets there, as well with pretty long handles. But I'm just lazy. I just use it for as many things as I can, and it hasn't skipped a beat. I mean, this is a shitty brand. This is really a shitty brand, in my opinion. The gears are really rough, like when you rotate it. You can feel it's not a high quality ratchet. However, this thing just won't die. It just won't die. Fucking hell. I think this was a very good buy. Very good buy.